Sansa Daly, that's what she was called. We are now learning that she was not a doctor after all. Now, put up the pictures, please. The pictures. She's been replaced by Professor York, right? Professor York with an E. Very great medical doctor and all of that. Now, this was the list that was put out there. Mind you that this particular one, let's see the first page, please. This particular one, right, which was put out there, was put out on the 19th of May, 2025 from the Office of the President. Appointing of members of the governing board of the National Health Insurance Authority. I write to inform you that the President of the Republic, following consultation with the Council of State, has appointed the following individuals as members of the governing board of the National Health Insurance Authority. A chairperson, Lawrence Neo-Kante, Dr. Koku Awono-Williams, Dr. Alassane Idrisu, Francisca Tulik, Professor Samuel Kaba Akoreye, Dr. Abiba Zakaria, Dr. Bernadette Na Hoffman, Dr. Sadat Bawa, Dr. David Tete, Mohammed Adamu Ramadan, MP. Then we go to the next page of this particular document. Dr. Divine is there. Also, Dr. Anne Sansa Daly. That's where the problem is, 12.1. Now, the president goes on to say the president has also directed that you swear in the new members of the board to enable them commence work immediately. Accept, Honorable Minister, the president's best wishes. To the Honorable Minister for Health, Kwabena Binta Kando is the minister, his MP for Dwaboso. He's a celebrated farmer as well. Callistus Mahama, PhD, secretary to the president. And some people said, oh, because I said I visited him, I've said that, oh, they should have mercy on the ministers. I've not said that. It's a lie. That's the falsehood that is being injected into the narrative. I've never said have mercy on any minister. If the minister goofs, deal with them. Now, this was on the 19th. There's another letter. And I will demonstrate to you something. This is the 23rd of May. So the 19th, when the appointments were made, the who started. The same office of the president wrote on the 23rd of May to say that revocation of appointment and replacement to the Board of National Health Insurance Authority. I write to inform you that the President of the Republic has, with immediate effect, revoked the appointment of Anne Sansa Daly as a member of the Board of the National Health Insurance Authority. The President has nominated Professor Med Ernest York to replace her as a member of the board. 2. Kindly take the necessary steps to facilitate the swearing in of Professor Dr. Med Ernest York accordingly. Please accept the assurances of the highest consideration of His Excellency the President of the Republic. Callistus Mahama, again to the Minister, copy to the Vice President and the Chief of Staff at the Jubilee House. Now, Manasseh Azuri-Awuni, my colleague and friend, has a very beautiful answer to all of this, because people say, hey, what happened, Dr. York? In fact, let's see Anne Daly and Professor York, right? Let's see them. So Professor York is a well-known professor. People love him. Is an affable gentleman. Let's see them quickly. So that's Anne on the left-hand side, and that's Prof on the right-hand side. There's another photo of Anne that we can also see, right? So that's Anne on the left, and then that's Professor Ernest York on the right, who's replacing Anne after all the issues were raised about whether or not she's a doctor, whether she's a fake doctor, she's a credible doctor. I'm sure that the security agencies can deal with that matter and deal with it effectively and efficiently. There's another photo of Anne. Let's quickly see it. We don't have too much time, please, so that we can run through the two more issues. So this is another photo of Anne, all right? And then people have raised concerns. But my good friend and colleague, Manasseh Azuri-Awuni, he has an intervention that he made, or a comment that he made. He says the government, like everyone else, makes mistakes. What the government does when the people draw its attention to the mistake can distinguish a good government from a bad one. I take it again. The government, like everyone else, makes mistakes. What the government does when the people draw its attention to the mistake can distinguish a good government from a bad one. Yesterday, I played a video. There's a Kwabena Binta Kando video collage. Find it and play it for me. So on the 19th, the presidency wrote with the name of Anne Sansa Daly in there, questions were raised about her credibility. My good friend and colleague also, Niama Matefio, wrote to the Medical and Dental Council seeking to know whether Anne Sansa Daly is a registered member, she is qualified to practice here, etc. He was told that no, as of now, we don't know anything. So what we do know, per the records that we have, is Anne is not a doctor. Unless she comes to give us further and better particulars to prove that she is. But what we know now is that she's not. So she is not qualified to go in there. Now, they wrote to Niama Matefio. That letter is in circulation. I'll find it for you maybe tomorrow and read that letter for you in full. But then on the 19th, the presidency wrote 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, they wrote to revoke the appointment of Anne Sansa Daly and replaced her with Professor Ernest York. Now, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. 4 days after, the swearing in was done. Now, play the video for me of the swearing in that was done at the Ministry of Health. And that was what I attended. And some people said, oh, I said that we should have mercy on ministers when they... No. I have not said that. It is not in my DNA to say that. This is the video of the inauguration of the boards.
We've always believed that empathy should be the middle name of every health professional. If you do not have empathy, I do not believe you should be a health professional.
On you to ensure that clinicians delivering care are competent, ethical, adequately distributed across the country.
We cannot continue to do the same things all the time. We will have to reset the nation.
So for the records, Anne Sansa Daly was not at this event, which happened on the 27th. Today's the 29th. So 2 days ago, when this happened, Anne was not part of it. And Manasseh Azuri says that is the hallmark of a government that listens, not a mampamistic government that doesn't listen. So matter end. Now, let's stay within the health fraternity. The Ghana